What is up, you guys? It is Matt here, and today I feel kind of shitty. But aside from these Cajun fries next to me, the only other thing making me feel good is what you're watching in the background. And that is right, it is Sly 4 Thieves in Time. I got the demo, the early access demo, so to say, from the Ratchet and Clank collection, which I also picked up alongside the God of War saga. But yeah, like I said, this came with the Ratchet and Clank collection. And man, it's just so awesome to see Sly on the PS3 nonetheless. I think, personally, they could have given us more than an 8-minute demo. I mean, it was between like downloading, installing it, and everything. I think they could have given us more than one job. I think they could have given us like a Murray mission to like beat the shit out of people or something like that. Cause I mean, it's good old fashioned Sly platforming, which I loved. The Amazing Sly Cooperoni is the name of the mission, because in the cutscene he says something about that. And it's cool that you can use all these costumes for like different powers. Like right here, you have to shoot the bow and arrow and like make like a walking rope for you to go across and stuff. And it's just old fashioned Sly Cooper platforming, but with a little touch of different things to with these costumes from what I've seen. Um, I'm so excited for this game. It's got the good old fashioned cartoon looking graphics. Sly kind of looks the same. I mean, everyone's grown up a little bit. But Sly sort of looks the same, so it's not a huge deal. A lot of people had a problem with him looking different, but since we're all grown up, I mean, a lot of kids my age are really looking forward to this because right here, by the way, I get hit because someone called me and I looked at my phone and yeah. But anyways, a lot of kids my age are really looking forward to this because that's what we played when we were kids. This Sly, well, I almost said this in Sly Cooper. This Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter, God of War. I mean, that was all my era, really. Um, but man, I'm so excited for this. There, unfortunately, no combat in this gameplay, but I tried to kind of get a view for you guys of like everything when I'm running around and stuff, so you can kind of just absorb, how big this game is really going to be compared to Sly 2, 1, 2, 3. How those levels were decent sized. But I mean, now we have the PlayStation 3 hardware. I mean, imagine what they can do. It's going to be amazing how big the levels are. I mean, like the areas, if you know what I mean. You know how like in for example Sly 2. I mean, this is in every Sly game. You have like episode 1, 2, 3, 4, and like in Sly 2 you'll have episode 1 where you're in, I think it's like Paris or something like that, and then in the second one, you're somewhere in the, I forgot where, but you go to all these different places. I mean, just imagine the size of all these places now that we have the PlayStation 3 hardware. I mean, it's going to be amazing. But aside from that, I'm going to deliver my opinion now on what I think from what I had here, and that's just, it's fun. It's fun. It's not a challenge. I mean, I don't know if this is designed to be a challenge or anything, but it is definitely just extremely fun just to, get through all these levels and, how well designed they are and stuff. And right here, I failed like twice trying to get it. But yeah, it's just extremely fun and addicting, and I would have played it like a second time through, but it's just like, I don't want to play the same platforming mission that I've watched like 4 times over, and then now I'm playing it. But maybe if you're looking for like a hands-on review, so to say, with the demo, because I know people have seen this gameplay probably if you've looked up Sly 4 gameplay, but no one's really heard any opinions on it, and it's just a lot of fun. And it's that typical Sly humor when he's walking around. Like here, he's like, I'm wondering why a carnival has so much ammunition. He's always cracking wise jokes. Like Bentley was just like, oh, be careful, Sly. Those cannonballs can really hurt you. He's like, thank you, Captain Obvious. It's it's just really funny. It's just that old Sly humor. Sanzaru, I think they really hit the nail on the head with this. I feel they didn't try to change anything. Like what a lot of companies do when they take over a game. They try to change these things and like, oh, let's try, because they're like, I don't want to call it jealousy, but they want to make the game their own, so they try to change things. When personally, I just stick it to the normal recipe, which Sanzaru did, and they're doing it well from what I can see here, and other gameplays, it's just, there's so much variety to the levels and, the missions for what I've seen, and, there's so many characters and whatnot, and they're all interesting and different. Like the first ever Sly 4 trailer, or one of the first ones, where Dimitri was like dancing and stuff. I thought that was hilarious. So I mean, just the characters in Sly 4. I'm really happy they didn't try to make any drastic changes aside from the costumes, and I think that's a subtle change, but it's a good one. Like right here, this Sly Cooper is generally a platforming game, and so they kind of built this level and this costume for platforming's purpose, you know, so you can use tripwires. That was the word I was looking for earlier to get across, you know. Meanwhile, I mean, I know there's one where you, in this one boss fight, you're fighting like El Jefe, this tiger, and you have to like wear this special armor suit and deflect his fire shots back. And you know, when you unlock different suits throughout the game, you can come back. Sorry, I hit the mic by accident. You can unlock the suits throughout the game and come back to another level, and you know, get something like a mystery bottle that you couldn't before. So it's similar to that in like the Lego games. One other thing I was highly impressed with was the voice syncing. Look at that. I mean, I know you can't hear it, but look how spot on it is. Like how his mouth moves, his tongue moves, and everything. I was so impressed with that. And the voice actors are still the same. I mean, for like Sly Bentley Murray. But I mean, it's so great. I'm so happy to see Sly 4. I'm really excited for the game. My overall opinion is that it was very good. Like I said, I would have wanted to play a little bit more though. 8 minutes was not enough to satisfy my Sly Cooper drought for the PlayStation 3. But yeah, if you want the overall review, I think it's very good, and I do recommend you get the Ratchet and Clank collection if you have PlayStation 3, because that's a must-have. And you know, I'm happy to play the Sly 4 demo and whatnot alongside it. It's a great package. But other than that, you guys, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a thumbs up for more Sly 4. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.